Hi fashion lovers, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to cut and sew this beautiful and stunning handkerchief skirt. And if you are into ready to wear, you may consider adding this to your collection because it's easy to make even if you are a beginner. Before we start, please like this video, drop me lovely comments, share with friends, and subscribe if you are yet to do so. Thank you. So for this tutorial, materials needed are your elastic, matching thread, measuring tape, tailor's chalk, scissors, and the fabric itself. For the fabric, I make use of 1.5 yard. That is depending on the length of your skirt. So the first thing you need to do is to place your skirt on fold, and to know the amount to place on fold is your skirt length plus your radius length. And in order to know the radius length, you divide your hip circumference by 6.28. I'm making use of my hip circumference because I'll be inputting an elastic on this skirt. But if you are not making use of an elastic, you make use of your actual waist measurement divide by 6.28. that is if you are not making use of an elastic. All right, so place your fabric on fold like you are cutting a 360-degree flare. And after I was done dividing my hip circumference by 6.28, which is the standard measurement, I got 5.5 inches for the radius. So I'll place my tape on my fabric and mark my 5.5 inches all around as seen.
We were sparks on quiet streets.
Okay, so after marking the radius line, next is to input the skirt length. The skirt length is 22 inches minus 2 inches for the band. I have 20 inches. I added 1 inches for the hemming allowance and ½ inch for joining of the band to the skirt. In total, I have 21.5 inch. I chalk it down. While from the radius length to the full length, I have 27 inches. Also, on the other folded edge of the skirt, I'll also input that 21 inches and I will chalk it down. And for the full length, from the radius point to the full length of this gown, after measuring, I have 27 inches as seen. So the next thing you want to do is to take that 27 inches all around in a straight line. So you mark your 27 inches all around on both the folded edge. You place it this way, mark 27 inches, and you also place it this other way and you mark 27 inches, creating a square shape, after which you connect those lines with your ruler.
Take me back to the start, before the quiet.
And that is all for the drafting of this skirt. You can see the square form shape nicely, after which the next thing you want to do is to cut it out.
Before the quiet endless scars, when the world.
And once you are done cutting it out, notch it at the folded edge on both sides as seen. So you can see what our skirt is looking like after we are done cutting. So the next thing you want to cut out is the band for this skirt. So for the band, I'll be making use of this fabric to cut out the band. While for the width of this band, I make use of 4 inches not on fold. And for the length, I make use of my hip circumference, which is 36 inches plus additional 1 inch, which will be used to join the band together. While on fold, this band is 2 inches. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it down with that 1 inch. While for the skirt, I'll also take it to my sewing machine and I will hem the skirt using that 1 inch allowance we left for the hemming allowance. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and hem it all around using 1 inch.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet.
Alright, so this is what the skirt is looking like after I was done stitching it all around with 1 inch. You can see what it's looking like already. Our skirt is already forming. And also for the band, I also stitch it close with the 1 inch we left, after which I'm going to trim out the excess fabric after stitching it so that it won't be bulky when we attach it to our skirt. You can see what it's looking like. So I'll place it on fold this way, so I will be having 2 inches. Place it on fold, you can see what we have. So I'll be attaching it now to my skirt using ½ inch. I'm going to use my pin to pin it down before I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it together. So you can see what we have. That joining edge, I place it on one notch area and I'm going to pin it all around, and I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it down. So I will do that and I will be right back.
but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scar.
This is the skirt. After attaching our band to it, you can see what it's looking like. I've went ahead to stitch it down, but I didn't stitch it close. I left an opening there which will be used to insert the elastic into the band. So for the elastic, for the length of the elastic, I'm making use of my actual waist circumference, which is 32 inches for my waist, but I subtracted 2 inches from the actual waist circumference. Now I'm having 30 inches. That is what I cut on my elastic, after which I'll be using my safety pin to insert it into the band of my skirt.
If only for a moment, take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm, take me back to the start, if only for a moment.
Okay, so after inserting the elastic into the band, you can see what we have. I'll be taking this to my sewing machine and I'll stitch on the elastic to hold it firmly. I'll stitch on the elastic, after which I'll input the elastic into the band and I'll close up that opening, and I'll stitch on the band also. When stitching, I'll be dragging it. While stitching, you drag the band. So this is what it's looking like after I was done stitching it. You can see how beautiful this skirt turned out. So if you have watched this video to the end, don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop lovely comments and share with your loved ones. See you in the next one. Bye for now. You can see how beautiful this outcome is.